Now, your local weather with the KX Storm Team.
And welcome back, everybody. A lot going on, so let's get right to it. The Storm Prediction Center has issued a slight risk for severe thunderstorms for tomorrow. We have a marginal risk for Bismarck and Minot. That's a 1 out of a 1 to 5 scale, and then a level 2 essentially there with that slight risk for our eastern counties. We're going to be watching this very carefully. Your almanac, pretty warm out there today. 78 degrees was our official high, 10 degrees above our average. Record high 91, set back in 1969. Here's a live look out towards Bismarck right now, and it's a pretty nice day out there. Still quite warm, still 77 degrees. A light breeze out of the north currently, and yeah, we don't have to talk about that wind chill just yet. I'll explain here in a bit. Temperatures right now in the 60s and 70s, really comfortable across the entire viewing area. And we do have a light wind out of the east generally here, east-northeast at some spots from about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Satellite and radar, not a heck of a lot going on. A few passing clouds, a few showers tried to form there. It could be a few light raindrops right around Minot, just south of Minot, out towards Max and that area there. And then maybe back towards Kenmare. But other than that, not a heck of a lot going on right now. Zooming on out, we do have high pressure at the surface in control of our weather. It's situated right now in southern Manitoba, so it's keeping us mostly dry. Let's go through the next few days here because things are going to change dramatically. All right, so into early tomorrow morning we go. This high pressure will move off towards the east. We'll be watching an area of low pressure skirt across the Canadian prairies. Now, by early tomorrow morning, we're going to be looking at a strong southerly wind out ahead of this low pressure. And we could see gusts well over 30 miles per hour, sustained over 20 miles per hour. It's going to bring up a warm southerly wind, and it's going to increase the moisture in the air. You'll probably notice it, especially across the southern half of our state. Now, cold front will then move in, attached to the low pressure system by tomorrow afternoon. And a lot of the models are predicting that thunderstorms will fire off along this cold front. A lot of the models have them firing off just before this cold front reaches Minot and in between Dickinson and Bismarck here. So not exactly sure where they're going to fire, but once they do begin, they look to get quite strong quite quickly and could approach severe levels. So anywhere basically across central and eastern North Dakota, we'll keep an eye out for that. And you can see here those severe thunderstorms will rumble off towards the east by late tomorrow night. Now, that being said, we're going to turn our attention out west. We have a very, very powerful system. We've been talking about this here. Powerful jet stream approaching the west coast. You can see this big trough, this big dip in the jet stream developing. That's going to play a huge role in our weather over the following days. Now, by Friday morning, we will begin looking for some cloud cover here. Notice a surface low develops, but it develops very far south. That's important because it's going to put us squarely on the northern side of the system, which means it's going to look quite chilly. So we're going to be looking at rain beginning Friday afternoon. We're going to have some severe thunderstorms, but staying down towards South Dakota and Nebraska. And then I'm not saying this is going to happen, but look at this. We could see a little bit of light snow mixing in, I know, by Saturday afternoon across southwestern North Dakota. Not expecting accumulations. It's going to be really warm, but we will watch. And then the pattern just stays so active here. We're going to see rain and possibly a little bit of light snow mixing in again on Sunday, and the pattern continues into next week. There's Dickinson. Look how much those temperatures drop. Williston, same thing. Those temperatures dropping considerably towards the end of the week, and that's not even including the weekend. Lows tonight, it's going to be mild out there. Temperatures in the 50s. Enjoy it. Highs tomorrow into the 80s. It's going to be warm out there, and it will start to feel a little humid. Now, I will show the 7-day again because there's a lot going on here, and it's important. Our temperatures are going to be warm tomorrow. It's going to feel like, it's going to feel like summer out there tomorrow. It's going to be very windy with that strong wind from the south. Storms possible by tomorrow evening, and then, guys, the bottom drops out. We are looking at a cold, wet pattern. A lot of severe weather to our south. Looks like we're going to miss on that, so that's a good thing.
We're getting every season this week.
Yeah, we sure are.